Hey, I installed two of these Aqara doorbells about a month ago. Been messing with them, learning how to use them. This is the one that's wired, and this is the one running on battery. So I try not to be the parent that's always saying, hey, turn off the lights, or hey, don't drink all the milk, or hey, don't use all the toilet paper. But hey, can you all not use all the Wi-Fi right now? It's really slowing this down. So where was I? First of all, let's talk about the alerts that you get on your phone from the doorbells. And the alerts are good. The way they come up are good. I'm using them in Apple HomeKit, so that may be something to qualify. But the detection is good when it detects something. I'm also noticing a few things that the doorbells have missed entirely, and I'm not sure why, as far as showing a detection. Now, the doorbells say they do face recognition, and we set up our faces. My entire family is in the system, but we're not getting a notification about who is who coming to the door. So, not sure what I'm not doing correctly there, but I'll keep working on that. The other thing is I get detections for random things that I would like to rule out. So my doorbell captures the street, and so I get a lot of notifications for cars or people on the street that I don't need to know about. So as far as alerts go, it gives plenty of alerts, just maybe not as refined as I would like it to be. In terms of alerts, a neat feature is that it will tell you if there's a group of people, being more than one, rather than just one person at your door. And you can imagine that's a helpful thing to know. So let's talk about the detection field that the doorbell video is picking up. And most doorbells allow you to do some adjusting of that field. And with the Aqara doorbells, it simply gives you a grid, and you're allowed to mark out 3 squares on that grid. Now, I think that's a pretty archaic way of doing this and falls pretty short of the Google Nest doorbells that I used previously, where you could set a box in terms of your field of detection. So on that point, I'll take something besides the Aqara. I know you're not here to hear about the doorbell. The doorbell works great. The speakers that you plug in inside are great and a good detection, but it's really expensive. If you just want a doorbell, you'd be better off with this one. So the Aqara app is set up to do a whole lot of things, and it's an app for all of Aqara's devices. And Aqara, at its core, is really a home security line of products. So the Aqara app will do a lot more than what I'm doing with it. I have the hub and then 2 doorbell cameras set up. But with that said, the app is not the easiest to use. It's not as intuitive as setting up a Google device in Google Home. And it's not as intuitive as using the Apple HomeKit. But the app has a whole lot of things you can explore and work into and see in terms of automations. And if you had a lot of Aqara devices or other devices that worked with this through HomeKit or possibly through Matter as that comes on the scene, then I think that's going to be a very useful app to run things in your home. So the app, it's good, but a little difficult. When you open the app to look at events from your doorbell, you can find one where it has a thumbnail of the event that happened, or you can go to a timeline where you can scroll through particular days and the exact time. However, these are not recording everything at every second, so you cannot scroll through if the doorbell did not activate in order to take a video. Now, I was trying to notice if there was a difference between the wired model and the battery model in terms of how they do this, and I don't really see a difference. It would seem like a wired model would be able to record everything that happened, but it does not, and the number of events that each records seems to be about the same. In terms of the battery model, we've been using about a month, and we are very active people. So we're in and out a lot. It takes batteries that do not recharge, and you can see here the power does not give me a number, but gives me just a bar to show. And that's probably actually better than the rechargeable battery I previously had. But knowing we're going to be using this a lot, it's going to be really expensive to replace the batteries every 2 months. One of the main reasons I got the Aqara doorbells was that they would work with Apple HomeKit. And that feature has been very easy and good, and I like it a lot. I'm not sure that I get all the features in HomeKit that I would in the Aqara app itself. So that's something I've got to continue to look into and see if I can improve the notifications I'm getting. And it may even answer that earlier face question that I've wondered about. Local storage is a big one here. And I basically did the math and decided that buying and doing local storage, I was going to come out ahead in the first year of owning these. So the local storage has been easy to use. It's been good. And so far, I would highly recommend doing it this way. So let's finish by asking the question, would I do it again? And the answer is yes, I would install these. I would buy them and do the setup this way. But there are a couple things I would like to see improve with the app and the ease of use that I think the average user, and I consider myself an average user, would like to see with a product that we want to install to make life easier. So hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.